I'd like to give you your 2 cents on the subject of no preseason and whether you think that we can draw a line between that and some rash of injuries, or for some teams struggling to start the season while other teams like yours clearly aren't. What do you think, Steve?
Well, that's a great question. In our case, I think, there are some parallels with execution and penalties. In fact, unfortunately, we lead the National Football League in penalties, which is a little concerning, but something I know we can clean up. I know Cliff is certainly motivated to do that, and we know that they're fixable things. But the injury part of it, to me, if you're going to put your finger on an injury, because of the preseason, I would have thought they would have been more soft tissue injuries. Not things that are either ligament damage or structural. And it sounds like, just from the reports, it sounds like, the amount of ACLs that were incurred yesterday is probably at an all-time high.
And when you hear what your colleagues in San Francisco are saying right now about the turf in MetLife, and you're going there in Week 5 to take on the Jets, and then in Week 14 against the Giants, what do you do as a general manager of the Arizona Cardinals, Steve?
Well, it is. It's concerning, and I think the one thing that we need to do is certainly make sure that we're wearing the appropriate footwear. I mean, sometimes the length of the spikes, may have something to do with it, but we just need to make sure that we're taking the proper precautions and that we have enough education heading into that stadium. We played there last year, and we didn't have any issues.
Okay, yeah, because they replaced the turf there, and the Steelers apparently didn't say much about it, nor did the Giants, but man, that was something watching that yesterday. But I'm just trying to get in the mind of a general manager of a team that's 2-0 right now. And what do you think when you're sitting here in Week 3 getting ready for Detroit to come into your house, a team that played you to a draw in Week 1 last year in that very building?
Well, I mean, it's a week-to-week league, and just watching Detroit the first 2 games of their season, I think they gave up leads in both games, and obviously when you're playing a team that has Matthew Stafford as the quarterback, they have some talent as well, and any given Sunday you can lose. So we have to clean up our mistakes, we have to minimize penalties, and we have to get back to playing mistake-free football for us to have success moving forward.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.